Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I think my last video was in September of 2019, so yeah, October will be 3 years. A lot has happened that I want to fill you in on. That's why I've been absent to, I think, all 10 of my followers here. So maybe we can get this going again, as well as my business channel. So anyway, thank you and welcome back to Mermaid Memoirs. It's been a deal. The end of 2019 was fast and furious for us, and I don't mean in the movie sense, but pretty close. In the fall of 2019, I had what's called Mohs surgery on my nose. And I'm going to go into all this in detail on other videos, but for right now, let's just get to the basics. So we had been looking for a house for some time to move from our area. We had lived in the same place for 34 years, and we looked to be moving closer to my childhood home. All of our kiddos had moved away, started their own families, started their own lives, in different areas. Of course, they're not going to stay close to a small town where we were from. But so once they were scattered out to the four winds, then, we decided we didn't want to be in our home there with no family around us. So anyway, after 34 years, we packed up the house, and I mean my family, or our family, because during that time, I also tore the meniscus on my left knee. I threw out my shoulder, which at the time I didn't know what that was, but it was a tore rotator cuff. My husband, my sweet hubs, who some of you know, many of you don't, is disabled, so he couldn't pack us up. So I was slowly packing box after box, but then all of a sudden we found a house, and so we packed up. My family packed us up, and we moved at the end of 2019. Of course, 2020 brought in the pandemic, and I was working from home with my job. And then come to find out that that issue with my shoulder wasn't just a little bump, it was a torn rotator cuff. And so in May of 2020, let's see, am I keeping this straight? Yes, the May of 2020, I had yeah, okay. I was making sure I had the timeline correct. May of 2020, I had my first rotator cuff surgery. Went through physical therapy, all that. It did not take. Yay. So that brought us up to December of 2020, the end of December, the end of 2020, end of December, I had my second rotator cuff surgery, which was a reconstruction. So then into 2021 had 6, weeks of therapy with that. So then all this time, my left knee was continuing to give me problems. And so by September, October of 2021, I had bone on bone in my left knee. November 1st of 2021, I had left knee replacement. And that I had physical therapy on that up until February of 2022, and which brings us to March. And so here we are. It's been a journey, and I'm going to go into detail on all of that in different videos, but suffice it to say that it's been kind of crazy. I blinked and I missed it, and the year was gone. So, or 2 years was gone. So I hope that you will continue to stay hang in there with me, and this dim light that I have and outside my house. I've been putting this video off because either my face hadn't cleared up, or I needed to do my hair, or this or that or the other. So I finally just slapped a hat on, my Camp Crystal Lake hat, and slapped a hat on and came on outside. So the bad lighting, everything, you're welcome. But thank you for coming back to see me. Hang in there with me, and I'm going to take you step by step on what all was happening and why.